Hey everyone! So this is going to be an all signs reading for Beltane messages. We're going to start with Taurus and go to Aries. Beltane is a Celtic celebration for anyone who does not know. It gives me an excuse to use this deck, which is the Beltane Oracle from Seasons of the Witch. And if you know me, you know I love Seasons of the Witch. They're like my favorite Oracle decks. So whenever I can use them, which is typically seasonally, I get really excited. I'm going to try to get this uploaded for May 1st, May Day, which corresponds with Beltane. So with Beltane, we're talking about fertility and life and health and wellness. It's a fire festival. So basically it's about, protection and celebrating life, celebrating birth and renewal and all these things. It's like the halfway point between spring and summer, right? The solstices. I don't know if that's actually true based on our calendar, but that's the typical traditional rationale behind it. So I love all things Celtic, as you might also know if you know me. Despite not really being very Celtic, I'm Welsh and English. My daughter, however, is Irish and Scottish, so we're basically anarchy in the UK over here. So I'm just going to get started, and of course then I'm going to be super annoying, and I'm probably going to break this up into individual videos as well, because that's always fun. So, Scorpio. So, right after Libra's reading Scorpio, I paused the video, I took a little walk, I got some water, I got some hot coffee, I grabbed a snack, and I feel like your card here is Goddess. Number 14, I feel like that's part of your message. Make sure you are getting the things you need, whether that be exercise, food, water, all your proper nutrients and the things that your body needs. I thought it was kind of funny as I was sitting back down. Excuse me, I'm still choking from the Virgo reading. So yeah, I feel like that's a message for you in addition to the Goddess card, number 14. It says, make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. Okay. I'm so sorry. I tried to get rid of that. So, this card obviously is about how powerful you are, right? How important you are. It's about taking care of yourself, as I already said, making sure that you are loving yourself and believing that you deserve that love, you deserve that care, right? It's just reminding you of your value. And I think I could leave it at that, but obviously we'll dig into it more. Let's see the book, because I do feel drawn to look at the book for you. Yes, okay. So this is about discernment. That's the key word. Aha, yes. A goddess is not available to everyone. Sure, she may receive prayers and offerings, but only a lucky few will ever have the privilege of seeing her true form. A goddess must evaluate a person's true desires to determine whether or not they are pure of heart and will appreciate her gifts. You too are a goddess with the ability to limit access to your energy. Do not feel pressured to say yes to every opportunity requesting your attention. Interesting, because that was kind of part of Libra's reading. If you have Libra in your chart, you might want to reverse and look at that as well. The situation you are inquiring about, I don't know if you're inquiring about anything, but requires additional evaluation before you can proceed. Does this situation truly align with what you'd like to have in your life right now? Is this something you truly enjoy, or are you settling out of fear or worry that you won't get another chance like this? A goddess never settles because she knows the universe provides unlimited opportunities for her to share her gifts with the world. You too will be blessed over and over again. Give yourself the time and space to consider all of your options before deciding which one will be lucky enough to be a part of your life. If something slips away while you do this, trust that it wasn't worthy of your attention to begin with. All right. That's what the oracle says. You can take any of that if it resonates with you. I am feeling, like I already said, an emphasis on your physical body and your health and your wellness. I mean, that's really a big part of Beltane to begin with, is a focus on health, right? We're leaving the time of sickness, flu season, winter, all that yucky, nasty stuff. The sun, right, is eliminating a lot of that from our life. So this is a time of being healthy, a time of activity, and just paying better attention to what our bodies need and things like this. I mean, some of us do that all year round, right? But a lot of us don't. So I do feel an emphasis on that. However, because we're coming off the Libra reading, which that little passage there reminded me of, this is across the board as well. This is about upping your standards, making sure that you're giving your time and attention to things that are worthy of it, not just any, random person or thing that demands it, right? And I'm seeing that as a theme across all of these readings, really. Most of the signs now have gotten a message like that, that there's a need to prioritize yourself, prioritize what serves you, and to be really discerning and eliminate anything that doesn't. So let's see if we can get more information for Scorpio. Whoa, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Cups. And a bunch of cards over here. Okay. So let's take a breath. I feel like these are two separate messages since they came out in two separate ways. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, right? I feel like saying prioritize. This is similar to, I don't know, a couple readings that I've already done so far. Prioritize what is good for your family if you have one, but also your dream for your life, your vision of happiness, your vision of what your future looks like. And, give energy to those things that will expand that dream and contribute to that dream, to your sense of contentment and happiness. I mean, these are two fantastic cards to get together or separate, but absolutely. Let me see. I like to look at the imagery, and this is interesting to me right here. This is giving me the middle of the wheel here, that it's supposed to represent the wheel. How it's all divvied up into various different categories. Yeah. Make sure people are staying in their lane. Make sure you have things compartmentalized accordingly. there could be some sort of need for order to be created in some area of your life. Landscaping, I don't know. All right, that's basically all I'm getting off of those. Okay, and then we have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is making me think of sort of impulsivity. Don't make any impulsive decisions. Was that in there? I think there was something about that. Like taking a step back and evaluating. Yes, there was in there. So that's what this is telling me right here. Make sure that you don't regret any decisions that you make on a whim because you're impulsive, or because someone else is encouraging you to be impulsive, or maybe someone else is impulsive and they're making a decision that's going to impact you. Right? So watch out for that. And, watch out for entanglements with people like that too. Like I don't ever want to tell anybody who to keep in their life or whatever, but I personally definitely put up my boundaries with people who are goofy, who make stupid decisions, who do stupid things, who never really seem to be able to choose correctly for their life. And I'm not trying to say that like I know what they need to choose or whatever. I mean, often I do, but I mean, it's evident in the result, right? The Five of Cups. It's evident in the outcomes that their decisions produce in their life. So try not to be too entwined in the energy of people like that, because they will drag you down with them, and they that stuff rubs off. I mean, once again, these are just my beliefs or whatever. You don't have to subscribe to them. You could subscribe to the channel though, that would be really cool. But I do believe that other people's negativity and their energy and their luck can rub off on you. And so yeah, keep those types of people at arm's length. Anybody that makes goofy, impulsive decisions and then cries about it, and most of those people function in like a cycle, right? It just happens over and over again, and sometimes it's just like it spirals, and their decisions get worse somehow because they don't actually learn from the previous one. I'm gonna get off it, Scorpio, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if that's you and I'm triggering you right now, I'm sorry, right? But you need to step into this goddess energy. Goddesses don't do stupid shit over and over again because they know their worth and they know their value and they know the importance of learning and doing better, right? Period. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. Happy Beltane.